Hey, your viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to Sir You're Being Hunted. This is episode 318. Now, you'll notice, we're back here, of course, with the usual challenge, the Literature Hunt 2.0. Obviously, in the last episode, I was joined by Phil, and we actually got quite a few books. In fact, we've actually cleared out all the books in the game now. So it's just a matter of finding the outstanding letters. Now, you'll be looking at this map and you might be thinking, this does not look familiar. Is this a different map? Yes, it is. So basically, obviously I've been doing work off camera as part of this in order to try and find some of the books and letters that I was missing. And let's just say, on my other map, I haven't deleted it, I've still got the save file, so I can always go back to that one if necessary. But I'd explored so much of that off camera that I'd kind of come to the conclusion that, well, obviously because letters spawn in buildings, I'd explored pretty much every building as far as I'm aware on my previous map, so there are no more letters that are going to spawn on there, which basically reminds me, which basically tells me, in order to find the outstanding ones, I'm going to have to load some new maps and just try and search through them and see if I can find the letters that I'm still missing. I've got one of them here, I do believe, letter 13, which I found on this one. I've already done a little bit of work on this one off camera. Basically, the way I set up the islands, centre, south, east and west islands are all set to maximise villages, whilst the north island was covered in fields to maximise scarecrows and thus books. Obviously, we don't need the North Island now on this particular map because we don't need more books, but we've still got letters to find. So we'll start off with letter 13, and then we'll keep going and just try and find some more. And dear Dr. Hodgman, I know now that you are not mad. I have seen with my own eyes the things which you claimed must be possible. I am no fool, however, and I am certain that I will not be able to convince the authorities of your sanity without solid evidence. I am no scientist, of course, but perhaps I should carry out the experiments as per your instructions, and then write again to you with the data gathered. I am keen that the world should know of the danger these ancient monuments pose. If I can serve your noble quest in any way, then I will do so. Please instruct me accordingly. Bombstick. So there are a couple of key characters right there. Now, I've already explored some of these buildings off camera, but I don't think I've explored all of them here on Centre Island, because I was mainly flicking back and forth between the North Island and this one to hunt down scarecrows and find books and whatever else have you. So, yeah, alternatively we may just go to another island and see what the deal is over there, perhaps. As you can see, I've got weapons that I don't really need. I don't know why I'm carrying the shotgun, I've got no ammo for it. Yeah, we don't need weapons like this because of the fact that, obviously, there's probably not going to be really any scarecrows actually spawning in this immediate vicinity, so let's dump some of this ammunition, because we've got lots of rifle ammo stacks that only have one round in them, which is not really particularly helpful, but let's do it. We'll eat that there. I don't actually know why I need bandages, I don't really, do I? There we go, put that in there, that's good. We'll keep hold of the revolver just in case, and we've also got the axe. It frees up a bit of space for letters, and of course, vitality replenishment items. Right, I'm just looking at my sheet, obviously, where I've got all the letter numbers written down. So that I can identify which ones I've already got, which ones I haven't. Now, I think, as far as I'm aware, based on experience in the past, that letters typically generate in the front doors, or doors that are kind of street-facing, or as close to street-facing as possible, not so much the back doors of buildings. At least I think that's the case, hence why I'm currently not checking any of the back doors, because I don't think letters spawn in the back doors, like I say. Because, I mean, we can always check them if need be, but like I say, I don't think it's the case, so we should be okay. Well, in that case, what we'll do is we'll probably actually get another jetty, because I've explored, as far as I'm aware, quite a few of the buildings on this central island. I just can't remember which ones, because obviously it was off camera, and it was a fair few days ago. Well, let's just try and find another jetty, and then we'll head off and continue on our search on another island. Okay, so I hope you guys out there are all doing well. Hope you're excited about the fact that we are making progress still in this challenge. It's been very good so far. And we are slowly piecing together the storyline and all that. It is Monday the 6th of July, as of when I record this episode. It's the afternoon. Done all my work for the day, and just thought I'd have a recording session. This is the second game I'm actually playing now as part of this recording session. I've actually been playing Medal of Honor Allied Assault, and I've actually recorded about 3 episodes of that in this session. And I've actually got the game complete. Let's go to the East Island. Loading. There we are. That's good. Yeah, my throat is a bit knackered after recording Medal of Honor Allied Assault, because if you've been following that series, you'll know I've had some red rage whilst I was playing that, because it is particularly in the later levels, it does become quite a difficult shooter, that game. And so if you've watched it, you'll know I was having plenty of moments where I was starting to get a bit red ragey. And those 3 episodes that I've just recorded as part of this recording session, they were no exception. Particularly the final episode, where things get absolutely fucking intense and crazy. So this is the unwinding game. This is the one that I come when I want to just relax and unwind. Because of course, I've got a map at present where there are no robots spawning, so I don't have to worry about being shot at. It's fantastic. I mean, normally Sir would not be a kind of unwind sort of game, because, well, normally there'd be robots you'd have to worry about. But not today, my friends, not today. We're good. I said a moment ago that it's probably not worth checking the back doors of buildings for letters, but what am I doing right now? I'm checking the back doors. Because, like I say, as far as I'm aware, letters don't spawn in the back doors, but just to be on the safe side, I am going to check, because you never know. Knowing me, I will say that, and then suddenly there'll be a bunch of letters that I've completely missed, because they were in the back doors, and there I was going, oh, letters don't spawn in the back doors, herp derp, and all that. So I'll check a few of the back doors, but probably not all of them. Oh god. Ooh. Man, like I say, my voice needs a bit of time to recover after recording all that Medal of Honor Allied Assault. But the thing is, obviously those episodes won't have been uploaded yet, I don't think, by the time this video goes out. Or maybe they will, I don't know, who knows. If they have, they have. If not, then they haven't. So, but basically those 3 episodes I recorded, like I say, that was the finale of the game. So I finished it. I've completely played through the single player campaign, that's all done. So of course anyone who is watching that, you might be wondering, what comes after that? Am I going to be doing any more World War II games at any point? Probably, who knows. Obviously there's RTCW, which is still ongoing at the moment. That's still going to be going for a while yet. But in terms of other World War II games, obviously people who were watching Medal of Honor Allied Assault, they might be wondering, what about other Medal of Honor games? What about maybe the original Call of Duty games, which were set in World War II? How about those? Because people have, commented in the past on various videos of mine, asking whether I'd ever play those. I'd certainly be interested, absolutely, yes. I know, because some of them I think you can get custom content for, custom maps, custom add-ons, so I could play obviously like the single player campaigns and then maybe go back, do some custom add-ons. Who knows? Depends how I feel. So that's certainly an option. Obviously another one, which I've already done about 3 or 4 episodes on here on the channel, I just haven't done any episodes on it recently, is the Saboteur. Yeah, I think probably people would want to see me maybe do more of that, because I'd certainly be up for doing a bit more of that. I think it would probably be worth it. I can remember where I was up to, roughly, in that game. Sean had just been captured by Kurt What's-His-Face and the Nazis, and had been interrogated, and I think his French friend, not Luke, the other one, Jules, was it? I think Jules had just been executed, possibly. Was he executed? Actually, I can't even remember too well now that I think about it. So yes, that's a little bit problematic. But what can you do, eh? I suppose once I obviously, eventually log back into that, it'll remind me of where I was actually up to. So, yeah, it's not too much of a problem. Usually with me, the issue when I come back to a game that I've not played for a while, the issue with me sometimes is actually just remembering the controls and how everything works. Obviously I won't be the only person who that's an issue for. Probably everybody will have that kind of challenge. But, it's sometimes good, like I say, just to come back and just remind yourself, refresh your memory of how the game actually operated. No letters so far, but that's fine. We can keep searching, and I'm sure we'll be alright. See, there's a lot of buildings, and there's a lot of villages that are all generating at weird angles here, which makes it kind of difficult to memorise exactly where you've been. I should probably be trying to remember the names of certain villages. But you know me, I don't really pay too much attention to them. And so as a result, I probably end up forgetting where I've actually already been. And I end up revisiting and just going through the buildings that I've technically already searched. And again, I'm sure that that's, you know, I'm not the only person who does that. I'm sure there are probably lots of other people who've all had that very same issue. What memorial is this? Victims of the Black Oil Plague. That's a lot of people. So many that they don't all fit in that text box. Okay, might as well check out a back door every once in a while. Nah, nothing there. You see how rare the letters actually are? You see, the amount of work I'd need to do off camera for this kind of is quite significant. And it makes me think that, is it really worth me going to all that trouble? Because we've already got so many letters, right? And I'm sure we could piece together a bit of storyline from what we already have. So there's probably not really any point, is there? In terms of me trying to find every single last piece of literature. Who knows? I don't know. People might have thoughts on that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Right, oh god. Which way did we go first? I'm just going to go this way, because why not? Just pick a direction and go for it, I think. I'm pretty sure we did see rotting roast beef in a house previously, so this might be a new route. Let's see. Here, no. This one? No. Okay. Damn, they are freaking rare, these letters. There's got to be some somewhere, actually. Can't have generated a whole island full of buildings and not at least generated a couple of letters, can it? Or can it? I don't know. I have no idea. What's this? Tea drought. That's a different one. Yeah. At least maybe some of the memorials actually give you a clue whether you've been to an area or not before. I don't know. Nothing there. Oh, get out of there. That's it. Yeah, I really hope the letters are not generating in back doors here. Otherwise, I am probably missing all of them. But, I don't know. If we miss them, we miss them. Not much we can do about that, is there? Stilton. Don't need that right now. No. Hello? No. No. Okay. Let's fitch it on the end. We'll check this village out, see what's going on in here. If anything. Nothing. Nope. Nah. No. Come on, give me something, please, game. You can't generate all this and not friggin' give me something to read. Surely. What's this one? Cricket Wars. Did we not just have a memorial just a moment ago? It was for the Cricket Wars as well. I think we did, didn't we? Just literally a few seconds prior to finding that one. Or a minute or two, rather, I don't know. Time eludes me when I'm playing video games sometimes. Right, well, yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Let's keep going. Let's have a sip of tea whilst I'm at it. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Right, check these ones out now. I have to admit myself, I feel like I want to kind of hurry this challenge along and maybe get it wrapped up sometime soon. Because obviously it is taking quite some time. I want to really ideally get onto some fresh challenges at some point, so that then I can do something a bit different. Because obviously there's only so many videos of me clearing out buildings that you can watch, before eventually I really ought to mix things up a little bit. Nothing in there. It strikes me how small of a door that actually is. But sure, whatever. Either that or our character is very tall. What's this one? Is this a different one? Ah, this is letter 18. We've already seen this one. Dang it. Well, that's no good to us. Sure, whatever. I'll have a jar of marmalade, though. Why not? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I need to clear stuff out of buildings every so often. so it becomes clear if I've been through already. I don't know. It's one possibility, but yeah, I don't know. Let's go left. Let's go left, everybody. See what's down this route, if anything. Nope. 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 Bollocks. Well, what riveting footage this is, isn't it? Ugh. You know, getting back to what I was talking about a moment ago about obviously World War II games, it occurs to me that the Medal of Honor franchise is one where there's, I don't know, from my limited knowledge, it seems like there's an absolute mass of games in it. And that's the thing. If people want to see that, they're going to have to suggest which games in particular they'd like to see me do. Obviously, like I say, I do have Pacific Assault on my EA Origin account, so that might be something good to have a look at. Who knows? It depends, you know, like I say, whether I get time for them. Because the problem is I have so many games, not just on Steam, but on GOG and EA Origin. I just want to play them on the channel, but so I end up having to do them as one-off bonus content from time to time. But then, of course, the moment I start uploading them, people are like, "Oh, I want to see more," you know. "Oh, Dred, you got to play more of this game. It's so amazing," which is understandable. But yeah, it does make things a bit of a nightmare. There's not going to be any letters in the mill, are there? Or are there? Nah, doesn't look like it, does it? Is that where I just came from over there, or is that different? Oh god, I've already lost track of which direction I came in from. No, I came in from this direction of this side, didn't I? Okay, that's right, that's right. So easy to get turned around, isn't it? Okay, let's move on. God, my throat is actually progressively going. I need to take a break from recording in this session at some point, just so I can let my throat recover from all that shouting and raging in Medal of Honor Allied Assault. That's the only thing with that game. There are a few things in it which I had a few minor gripes with it, but overall I did enjoy that game. It was good. I mean, some of my gripes just included the fact that, well, they were kind of nitty-gritty little technical gripes, essentially. Things like, for example, headshots not counting for an instant kill or whatever. Or, for instance, in the tank driving levels, where, you know, a shot which you think would at the very least heavily injure someone actually just leaves them completely unscathed. Because obviously in real life, if a tank blast occurred near you, you'd be heavily injured at the very least. But of course, video game physics, always a bit different, aren't they? Especially with older games, because of course Medal of Honor Allied Assault, that was what, 2002 when that was released? So, mechanics can be a bit finicky at time to time. I suppose it goes to show we've come a long way, haven't we, in terms of video games and how well put together they actually are. Okay, have I been through here? I don't know. I really don't know, ladies and gents. 9, nothing in there. Okay, well, just looking at time, I think we're recording for somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes there, which is probably almost enough an episode. Hold on, let me just clear out these buildings first, make sure there's nothing in them, and then I think we'll start looking to wrap up the episode. Come on, just give us a letter that I've not had before, something to go out on. Nope, not by the looks of it. Nope, the game's not having it apparently. Then again, for all I know, I've probably been through here and I've probably already cleared these buildings out. Well, shit. Oh, God. I swear, if it is a case that the letters are spawning in the frigging back doors, I'll be a little annoyed. Because I've been through so many where it feels like it just spawns in the front doors. And suddenly, if it now spawns them in the back doors, that'll be a bit infuriating, won't it? Okay. Nope. Alright, we'll tell you what. I think we'll wrap this episode up here. This is episode 318 of So You're Being Hunted with me, a General Red Strategist, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed watching this and just listening to my voice slowly but surely give out as I talk about World War II games and Medal of Honor Allied Assault in the recording session I've had today. So, that, pretty much. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Facebook and Twitter links can be found down below as usual, along with a link to my propagandist channel, for anyone interested in that. But in the meantime, I'm going to sign off now, and obviously save my game off camera. Maybe I'll do some work off camera, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted, to be honest, to maybe start drawing the Literature Hunt 2.0 to a close. So, we'll see. I mean, episode 319 I'll probably be recording sometime fairly soon. So, I'll probably make the decision on what to do between now and then. So, either the next episode will be me continuing this, or alternatively I may go back to my other map. Just go back to where I had all the books and stuff and maybe just wrap things up, read through everything, and try and piece together the storyline of this world based on what we know from all of that. So, goodbye then, everybody, if anything. That's new! That's fucking new! I looked back. I should not have looked back. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. What if I do it again? Nope. Nope, it's not going to do it. Okay. Okay. So there is something in this game. It's not just showing a concept off. Oh, God. Oh, God, my heart is pounding after that. Oh. She's seen... Oh, no, that's the Chinese lantern that we saw last time. Okay, so yeah. Oh boy.